speaker aware of the contradiction between his words, his message, and his life, what he is doing, the medium of his message?
Is he aware between what he is speaking and the medium of what he is doing? What am I doing? And what am I saying? Where is the contradiction? To find out whether I am contradicting myself in my life, you must live with me, mustn't you? You must know me. You must know what I think, what I do, what I feel, and
What is the speaker feeling now?
What?
What is the speaker feeling now?
What is the speaker is feeling now? The speaker is feeling nothing but trying to explain a question.
How is it?
Explain his vocation. The art of saying,
So,
why was I born? I don't know. God help me.
then leave it to him. No, sir, just a minute. Look, this must be answered. This must be answered. It is for the speaker to find out if he is leading a double life, right? If he is dishonest, if he is crooked, says one thing, thinks another, does another. It's for him to find out. You can't sit there and judge the poor chap, can you? Because you don't know him. You may have an image about him, and your image has no value whatsoever, has it? Your image is built on reputation or some idea of your own, which has no validity. Wait, sir, let me finish. What is important is not what the speaker is or is not, but what you are. I must come back to that essential thing, which is more important than anything else on earth. This is what you are, not what somebody else is. It's for you to find out what you are and become a light to yourself. So then we'll talk together. Then we'll have a relationship together.
I don't understand. When I'm being aware of myself, the thing being aware is always me. I always find that it's my ego being aware of the rest of me. How do I go about being aware of all myself with all of myself?
If that is a real question, if that's really you want to know how to be aware of myself, first of all, it's very simple. First, find out what it means to be aware. Find out. Not from somebody else, not from the speaker, what it means to be aware. To be aware of this whole. To be aware of the various lights. To be aware of all the colors in the whole. To be aware of proportions of the whole. To be aware of your neighbor, how he sits, how you sit. Begin outwardly, then work inwardly. Be aware of what you think. Just don't try to condemn or justify what you are. You don't condemn or justify the color that person is wearing. She is wearing it. In the same way, be aware of yourself. Without judging, without saying, I'll keep this, I will not keep that, this right, this wrong, this beautiful, this, that's all too silly. When you do that, you are judging from a center. Therefore, you are not aware. Right? Then be aware. Be aware. Then, what are you aware of?
How, with the conditioned mind that I have, can I observe myself without just looking at the center?
That's right, sir. How can I, my mind being conditioned as it is, observe with clarity, right? You can't. Therefore, observe your conditioning. How you are conditioned. Isn't that simple? Not how to be clear, what it means clarity, but first be aware of your conditioning. See what is implied in it. The communist in Russia is conditioned in one way. He doesn't believe in God. He doesn't believe in whatever he believes and doesn't believe. And you believe in something because you are conditioned this way. Be aware of your conditioning. And see what is involved in it. Learn. Now, either you can learn instantly or take time. If you take time, then you are actually not learning. Then you are really adding. Yes. So let me finish.